Twitter is a silver bullet. That means that you need to look at Twitter as the perfect way to get in touch with creative directors, design directors, senior designers, and really anyone that is influential in the design industry. If you are a designer in Paris, let's use that as an example, or an emerging designer in Paris, go on LinkedIn and type in creative director in the search tool, in the search bar. You can then curate location, industry, etc. in the filtering system that they have. When you have accumulated a couple names, find them on Twitter and even Instagram, follow them. When you start following them, start interacting with them. Retweet their posts if you find that it's useful or if it's interesting. Like their tweets, like their images, and comment on their tweets, on their posts on Instagram as well. What you're doing here is you're building rapport online. What this does over a period of time is that it gives you access to asking them a question when it counts, when it matters. So what's better? Someone that just fires a question out randomly to a design director or a creative director without any prior exposure. It's not as effective if you just fire off for the first time and they've never seen even your avatar or your image or your name, your handle, all of that. Rapport involves trust, it involves comfort. And in order for anyone to invest in answering a question, they are giving up their time. And although sending a tweet, 140 characters, yeah, absolutely, honesty, rapport, involves so many qualities, and it all revolves around being comfortable and curating whether the person that you're going to respond to. So if you're the creative director, you wouldn't respond to someone that isn't grateful, right? You wouldn't respond to someone that isn't passionate. You wouldn't respond to someone that isn't going to actually use your advice on Twitter. That's why when I say that Twitter is a silver bullet, it is because it is a minimal amount of investment of a influential person's time with big rewards. Meaning, when you've done a couple retweets of their posts, if you've done a couple likes of their posts, if you've engaged with them online, Twitter, Instagram, same principles, it then allows you into this threshold of being a person that they are willing to respond to. They will respond to yours when you ask them, potentially. I noticed that you're in my area, and you have an event coming up. I'll make sure to come by and say hello. That might be turning your online presence into a real life presence. From there, you would meet and greet them. Hi, my name is Ram, my handle, The Giant Thinker. We've been interacting on Twitter or Instagram. Nice to finally meet you in person. Great, you're not a creep, you're not weird. Fantastic. Then you would say, really enjoyed your talk. I'm sure you've got many more people to mingle with. I would love to potentially have a 10 to 15 minute coffee with you if you could spare that on your lunch break. Then you would not ask for a job, you would ask for advice. This is the thing. You're trying to get access to people's time, and the only way you can do that is if they are convinced that you have the potential to be a person, not even a designer, to use their advice wisely. Matt Eastwood said simply, be nice. And if you can be the most talented, most educated, but if you're not nice, if you're a dickhead, he said, you're not getting through these doors. And it's true. You know, people are going to spend a lot of their life in work. So they want to spend it with people that they get along with and that they enjoy.